I'm so sorry. I... My mic has been muted this entire time. My mic has been muted this entire time. Oh, I feel so bad. I went for a long monologue without realizing my mic was muted. I'm a bit of a fool, aren't I? I'll paraphrase everything I said. Uh, Mixing it up by playing Shiren the Wanderer, the Tower of Fortune, and the Dice of Fate. Uh, I may have to take a phone call or two, and those are important, so I can't wait until end of stream to do that. Uh, I'm going for 3.5 hours instead of my typical 4 because I have other plans to do today, and I'm excited to play a mystery dungeon game that's not just Pokemon because I want to broaden my horizons on mystery dungeon as a series. Okay, now that we're actually out of the way there, someday I'll have a stream where there's no issues, I promise. Now to actually open Shiren the Wanderer, the Tower of Fortune, and the Dice of Fate. I swear, I prep for everything, but I forget to unmute my mic. I'm sorry about that. Let me just make sure. There we go. Riva, the god of destiny, the king of the 8 bestial gods, has 3 eyes. It is said that one sees the past, one sees the future, and one sees the present. And the 3 dice that Riva casts, they decide the birth and death of all humankind. When a die of fate is cast, the result can bequeath prosperity or grave misfortune. Even a life in dire straits can be completely turned around. The legends claim that Riva dwells in a wondrous stronghold. They call this palace of paradise the Tower of Fortune. And here it is. Here's the game. I'm so excited to try out a new mystery dungeon. In my life, I've played every major mystery or Pokemon mystery dungeon specifically. So I'm really excited to try something that is like fully and completely brand new to me. So it is not recognizing my controller. Oh wait, I'm not tabbed into the game. That's right. That would explain why. So, New Wanderer's Diary. I unfortunately I can only read English. Just create diary. I think we could just go Shiren. It is Shiren the Wanderer after all. Yep, let's go. Oh, I love the sprite art on this. At the magic castle of the desert, we prevented the rebirth of a demonic god. We then searched for our next adventure. My partner is the Wanderer, Shiren. He travels the world in search of mysteries of all kinds. And I'm the storytelling ferret, Kappa. Or is it Copa? It's probably Copa. One day, I was lost somewhere in the mountains, far from civilization. I stumbled upon a small village. It was there I would meet the youngster that would cause us to challenge the god of destiny, Riva. I'm sorry if I'm ever in the way of things. I'll since there hasn't been like a major UI yet, I suppose I'll probably mess things around when that happens. Okay. I love the art of this game. Like already, it's very pretty. So I imagine I assume I have to talk to someone specific, but exactly who that is not yet known. Oh, that would make sense. Unfortunately, it's a terminal illness, so nothing can be done. There's nothing that can be done. Jirokichi. This is Oyu's fate. Jirokichi, don't worry. I'll be fine. Oyu was born in a destitute home, but she still tried to get the most out of what life had given her. She lost both parents when she was young, but she tried to stay cheerful and grew to become a kind-hearted girl. So why, out of all people, does OU have to be stricken with the terminal illness on top of all of that? Why does OU only get a few months to live? Just because of some stupid fate? Because it's predestined? You're telling me that unlucky people are fated to die an unfortunate death the moment they're born? You call that life? To hell with that! I won't accept that, I never will! Hirokichi, what can possibly be done to stop that? I'm going to the Tower of Fortune. If I can change OU's fate, I'll do it. I'll make it happen. I can't stand to just sit here powerless and watch OU die. I will change OU's fated death sentence. Hang in there, OU. I will save you. No, Jirokichi. You don't have to do this for me. Jirokichi, wait, Jirokichi. Jirokichi, oh no. You okay? OU? OU? Okay, so that... What a pretty good, like, starting premise. I assume this is, like, the inciting incident for why we're going into the tower in the first place. Looks like there's some commotion up ahead, Shiren. That girl's illness seems to be really serious. Is she going to be okay? And then I assume we speak. Each person is born with their own fate. No one can defy it. All there is for us to do is accept our fate, no matter how sad or painful it may be. Oh, Jirokichi, please tell him. I suppose I suppose, yeah, just going outside. Oh, was this broken? Okay, Jirokichi destroyed the gate that was blocking the path and ran ahead. There are a lot of dangerous monsters up ahead. Doesn't he know that? What's gotten into him? Hey, Shiren, that seems right up our alley. Why don't we go take a look at it, too? He's going to Riva's tower to change someone's fate. We can't just let him be. Are you going after Jirokichi, too? Well, if you have even the slightest doubt about going on this adventure, go to the beginner's house to the left of OU's. There's a training facility there where you can learn the basics. You should train before you head out into the unknown. Take care. May you receive the tailwind of the god of travelers, Kron! Thanks, Pops. Okay, even though I am familiar with, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I think it's probably good if I go to the beginner's house, because there may be some mechanics unique to Shiren that I would need to test out. This place is the training facility, and it's where first-timers go to train before going into dungeons. Okay. When you clear the training area for the first time, I'll give you a reward. Okay. So this is just, like, tutorial stuff. Okay. Look for the stairs, that's your exit. Press A button to attack. One turn at a time. Okay. Okay, so I assume... Yet again, I'm coming at this from the angle of... Oh, there it is, fullness right there. Yeah, I'm coming at this from the angle of someone who's familiar with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I assume that fullness is like the hunger meter, for example. So that's interesting then, that there seems to be like no... Because, Pokemon have like moves, right? That's silly of me to say that. I assume getting stronger requires just better equipment. Okay. I imagine that, Oh, Perception Grass. I'm still gonna do some more training. I just want to... Common settings... Okay, that's a bit better. It may be a bit quieter for you. I don't know. Tell me if it is. Tell me if it is. But I like to be able to hear myself speak. That's really my issue. So games that are like loud make it really hard for me to like even just hear myself think. I did not save the settings. Okay, much better for me, but if the game's quiet, I can adjust it, so just let me know. So, okay. I know it'll probably take a bit for me to get through all of these tutorials, but I think it'd be helpful. Okay, so yeah, this is just like how Mystery Dungeon works. That's good to know. Ooh. Oh. I messed up a bit there, but that's good to know. Moving horizontally and vertically to the stairs will take 4 turns. Okay, yeah. Oh, you know what it is? I'm imagining it like the targeting system of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, where it's like you can see the grid around you. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. So when thinking of it like that, I was thinking of how that like faces you in front of the enemy Pokemon. Navigation scroll. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. Effective dashing. Okay. I wonder what the mechanical differences are gonna be compared to this and Pokemon. Okay, yeah. Oh. Whether you dash or walk, it costs 1 turn to move 1 grid space. Your hunger rate is also the same. While you are dashing, the monsters will also move at the same speed towards you. Dash to the left to race with the monster for a better illustration. Okay. Don't panic and dash when you're in danger. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yet again, this is a lot of stuff I'm already familiar with because I've played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'm gonna be saying that a lot, aren't I? I'm so sorry about that. Turning in place. Oh, so that's exactly what I figured out just naturally by pressing it's Y for me. See, that's what I was talking about. I was thinking the R button was the R button feature, which is for moving diagonally, was what the Y button does. Oh, I don't keep any of the experience I gain. That's interesting. You know, I just now caught on to that. That's a little unfortunate because, you know, I would love to at least have, like, a level or 2 more before immediately going into a dungeon. But, yeah, oh well. Yep, I'm gonna continue dealing with hunger. This gives a lot more just, like, clearer tutorials than Pokemon does, which I think is interesting. I remember... Oh, I don't remember when this version of, backpack, my inventory is empty. Okay. Well, you'll lose HP with every action. Yeah. Backpack, eat the onigiri. And there we go. I'm pretty sure... Oh, I don't remember. Oh, Gates to Infinity, the first 3DS Mystery Dungeon, had to have released, but this... I want to say the original version of Shiren 5, I believe this is, came out in 2010, and the version of it I'm playing released in 2015. So, in that regard, this game is around the time of, like, the 3DS era. I think... I might be wrong. I think Explorers of Sky was... Okay. I think Explorers of Sky was 2010 as well. So, if it'll be... Okay, I think Explorers of Sky was 2010. So if the original version of this game also released in 2010, then, like, this is when Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was pretty much at its peak. Okay. In the room that far away. Feet. Not feet. Oh, Scout. Oh! Am I able to... How do I... That's interesting. So, I don't know what exactly I'm doing with that specifically. I guess I'll take these, this onigiri on the way, and hold the B button while pressing... Okay, yeah. Advance. Okay, is that halfway through the tutorials? Preservation pot. Okay, yeah. Halfway through the tutorial. I'm sorry that the tutorial is already taking up quite a bit of time. I just think it'd be good for me to have, like, a full refresh, you know? Ooh. You want to heal without walking? Press the B and A buttons simultaneously. Okay. That's good info to have. The monster has the upper hand. You can always run and heal and strike once the situation... Okay, yeah. I'm a little foolish. I'm a little foolish. Okay. Let me try that again. I can redo that. I can... Okay. Let me try that again. There we go. See, I could figure it out. I just need to remember, I need to be facing the guy before I attack him. Alright, anyway. Continue. Equipment is your friend. Yeah, it very much feels like equipment is more of a mechanic in this game. So, yeah. Equipping your weapons and shields will raise your attack and defense, respectively. Okay. Yeah. Iron Tangle. You won't enjoy its benefits until you equip it. Okay. Backpack. Equip. And then equip. So that's probably my stats down there for strength 6 defense. And now, that guy is taken out in 8. They usually have special effects. Yep, that's the same information. Alert bracelet. What's the details? Okay, so it can't be put to sleep. Equip it. Ah, I see. That's cute. That's cute. You can definitely do that without wearing it, but good to pass the tutorial by doing that. More pinning staffs. I still don't know what those do. Projectiles and range. Alright, time to see. Took a sip of water. You can use arrows or rocks. Okay, so I'm aware of this. Okay. Wooden arrow, shoot. Okay. Okay, yeah. Easy as that. Rocks will fly in a parabola in the direction it's facing. Oh, but you can lob them over walls. Okay. Face the monster and then select rock. Rock throw. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. That's fun to mess around with. I wonder if this is gonna be like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon where there's like a ton of dungeons, or if there's only going to be, you know, one. Use grass or throw it. Okay. What's this about now? Let me explain the most basic way to use grass. Big explode. Ooh. Okay. Herb Otogiriso, and heal grass can be used to heal your HP. Use them, go into the backpack in the menu, and pick the grass you want with use. When you're about to collapse, it's better to use items to heal. Okay, yeah. Backpack. I'll just use the heal grass. Okay, full heal. Use the dragon grass to breathe fire in the direction you're facing. Okay, so this is basically like the blast seed. Using sleepy grass. Okay. For grass that inflicts negative effects like this, don't use it on yourself, throw it at enemies. Okay, so throw. And then dragon grass. Perfect. No matter what grass you use, it will always replenish your fullness, excluding grass that's dangerous to use. Yeah. Okay, so that is like the seeds, except the seeds are also fulfill the same roles as the berries do. I'm sorry that I keep comparing it to Mystery Dungeon. It's just what I'm used to. And you know, comparing it's sort of, it's easy to just start comparing things to what you're used to. There is sort of some truth to that one post that's like, person who's only seen Boss Baby sees something else and thinks like, this has Boss Baby vibes. Like, of course I'm gonna think this has like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon vibes, because what I'm most used to with Mystery Dungeon is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, of course. Staves can be waved to shoot magic bullets. Take the paralysis staff and wave it at the monster. Wave a staff, go to your backpack, select the staff, and then hit wave. Okay. Hitting a target with a magic bullet from a paralysis staff will cause it to be completely immobilized. However, if you attack it or use items on it, they'll start to move again, so keep that in mind. Instead of attacking it, you can always just leave it there and scamper away. Okay. Yeah. I know you can only wave a staff a set number of times, but staves with 0 uses left can be thrown to cause the same effect. Try taking the transient staff and throwing it at the monster. Okay. Throw. I see. Interesting. The transient staff will warp the target above the stairs and then immobilize them. You'll have to deal with them somehow before you can progress to the next floor, so be mindful of that. Well, thanks for the dragon grass. Okay. I'm picking up what the game's putting down. I'm picking it up. it's so like interesting, like seeing how this game is similar but differs from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yes, again, I'm saying it. Scrolls are used by reading them. Take the vacuum slash scroll over there and read it. It will deal damage to all monsters in the room. Okay, read. I know I'm not keeping that experience, but I'd love if I could. Okay, a fear scroll can be read to inflict afraid status on all monsters adjacent to you. Try using it if you're getting surrounded. I see. Backpack, fear scroll, read. I see. I love that they're following me, though. Okay, one more scroll tutorial. Reading a slumber scroll will put all monsters in the room to sleep. However, after a few turns, they'll all be awake and be powered up, so be careful. You can try to defeat them in your sleep, but if you can't, it's better to get out of there. Okay, perfect. So just through here, and that should be the end of the tutorial. Congrats, you passed with flying colors, return your belongings, first time clearing, plain Targe, and you've leveled up quite a lot, so I'll unlock some more kinds of training. Okay, okay. I'm gonna keep doing these! Corners are your friends. I'm sorry. Tutorial day! Unlike water terrain, you can't skirt past wall corners by moving diagonally. Okay. Yeah, that... You can't attack through the corner of the wall. Go ahead and try. Okay, so that one's just immobilized, so no use in trying to fight it. However, arrows are staves that shoot a bullet. Okay. Yeah. So, it is like how Pokemon Mystery Dungeon works with it. Okay, so... Just like so. Oh, I just heard, I think I just heard thunder. I'm not gonna stop streaming, but there is the chance my power can go out. It did last night, so I would not be surprised if it happens again. Passageway duels. When fighting two or more monsters, okay, yeah. I recognize this. Yeah, just like that. Advance. I knew I didn't really have to worry about that. First time clearing. Continue. Items and pots. Okay, this is new. This is new for me. I believe. You can put items inside a preservation pot for storage. Normally, you can only carry 24 items, but multiple items in a pot are only considered one item. If you keep your items in the pot, you can walk around with 24 more items than usual. Okay, so how do I put it in the pot? Oh. I can put the onigiri in the pot. Oops. My bad. You keep your onigiri inside a pot, you don't have to worry about them rotting. Okay, good to know. Heal pot is an item you use to open it to recover, but every time you open it, the number of uses it has left will decrease. Okay. I see. I'll try to get through all these tutorials, like, as quick as I possibly can. Tide turning talismans. Okay. Items you use by throwing them, just like grass or depleted staves. Talismans affect the monster that was hit and the monsters that are next to it. One talisman can turn the tide against a throng of monsters. Shoot. I see. There we go. That is that tutorial. Okay. Katana, that's probably good stats. Poison reduces strength. Some traps or monster abilities will poison you and reduce your strength. When your strength decreases, the damage you deal will also decrease. Beware of poison. Okay. You can check your current strength on the bottom window of the menu. Okay. Well, I have strength 6 out of 8. Use antidote grass. Okay. So it's different from how poison works in Pokemon, obviously. Using strength grass has added bonus of increasing the max value of your strength by 1. However, when you use it when your strength isn't at max, it will only restore 1 strength. Try to use antidote grass to recover your strength first. Okay. So now my strength is 9 out of 9. Strength Bracelet has the same effect. We'll gain 3 strength. So, equip. There we go, 12 strength compared to the previous 7 or 6 I had. Okay, anyway. Another tutorial cleared. Ordinary stick. Unidentified items. When you see a generic name like red grass, it means that you don't know the real name of the item. We call these unidentified. Unidentified grass can be identified when you use it, however that grass has been consumed. Next time you get the same item, you'll see its true name displayed. Okay. There's a way to identify your unidentified items without using them. Read an identify scroll, or put it inside an identify pot to figure out the unidentified item's name. Well, I'm going to try with the identify. Oh, I can only do it once. Lucky day. Oh, lucky day. All items. Herb, poison grass, power-up grass, stomach expander, and stomach shrinker. Okay, there's that. That should be page 3 cleared. Continue. Seals and blessings. I know I've been doing the tutorial for this long already. I just think it'd be a good idea for me to understand everything. Items like dragon grass with an X mark means that it's sealed. They can't be used, read, or waved. Knockback staff, an exorcism scroll can be used to lift the seals. Took everyone around. Okay. So, I'm going to read and do that. An exorcism pot can also lift seals. Try inserting a sealed item into an exercise pot. Okay. Insert the desert scroll. Oh yeah, items inside an exorcism pot can only be removed by throwing the pot against a wall, breaking it. Okay. So then, now that I have that, backpack, row, and then read. And then read again. That probably removes the water, I want to say. Yeah, just as I had imagined. Next are items like dragon grass with a bell mark. This means the item is blessed. Blessed weapons deal more damage than usable. And, okay, so they're just better. Equip, equip, and then attack. 11 damage. Okay. Plus scrolls gain 1 extra use. Okay. Assume that for other items, their effect is double when blessed. It'll make status effects last twice as long, deal double damage. Okay. Unlike a sealed item, a blessed item will lose that status after continued usage. Okay. So there's that. That's definitely good info. Preservation pot. Equipment upgrades. Even if the equipment has the same name, they sometimes have different stats. Ordinary stick and ordinary stick plus 7. Okay. So I definitely want to equip the ordinary stick plus 7. The number on the weapons and shields is called upgrade value. It can be gained by using a blacksmith service or by using certain scrolls. Okay. Fate, okay. Read on the stick. Let's just keep reading it on the stick. I'm very curious to see just how much I can upgrade it. What's an earth scroll? Okay. Okay, so it's specifically for shields. Was not a shield. That's... I will need to remember that for the future, that Earth is specifically for shields, and Fate is specifically for swords. Rust Trap. That's unfortunate. Well, the tin shield will no longer be plus, but you can plate your equipment with a plating scroll to prevent rust. Long term, okay. Read plating scroll. Okay. That's good to have. One more thing, when weapons or shields are sealed, their upgrade value is nullified until you lift the seal. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So that's another tutorial. So, from here, transient staff. Continue. Annoying cursed items. Let's see what this is about. You can occasionally acquire cursed equipment. Item like the katana are marked with a skull are marked as cursed. Okay. Okay, you can't unequip it. Curse can be removed with an exorcism scroll. So let me just read it and exercise. Items with a question mark on their names could be cursed, sealed, blessed, or nothing at all. You just don't know. It'll be identified when you equip it. This is just a practice run. Okay, let's equip it. And it's cursed. That's a strip trap over there. Step on it, and your equipment will all be removed. But you can actually remove curse equipment. Okay. Wow, a trap that can actually be useful. Okay, that's interesting. The only downside to cursed equipment is that you can't unequip them, but they still could be good. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what's next. Equipment synthesis. Is what you want to practice? Yep. Alright. Training facility. Use a synthesis pot to synthesize weapons or shields with each other. And create powerful weapons or shields. Synthesis pot. Take the katana and the dull gold edge. Okay, so it wants the katana. The first weapon you put in will gain abilities from the synthesis. Okay, and then insert the dull gold edge. And then throw Katana 2. Okay. Added abilities on equipment will be shown on page 2 of their description. Okay, the rust proof. Details. Yes, okay. Cool. I see. Warning here, equipment that is sealed will have its abilities nullified until you lift the seal. Never get overconfident in the mystery dungeon. Okay. Good, yet again, just good information to know. Pass with flying colors, return your belongings. Another preservation pot. Peaches. Peaches are items that can be eaten, okay, and give additional benefits. Additional defense. Okay. You carry peaches on adventures, they will grow more and more ripe. As it ripens, it'll have different effects. Peach can replenish your strength. Okay, so let me eat that peach. And the strength is recovered. Okay. Ripening a peach further will turn it into a juicy peach. Give you enduring status, which allows you to withstand fatal damage. Okay, let me eat that. And peaches can get overripe and will rot and bestow negative effects, so be careful of that. Peaches inside pots won't ripen. Good to know. Advance. Swift grass. Continue. Everyone hates traps. I imagine this is going to be that traps also equally affect enemies. Traps are hidden under the ground and normally can't be seen, but there are ways to reveal traps. For example, press the A button to attack. Try to get through this trap-laden room without setting off any of them. Okay. So, this is going to be a little bit... What if I move diagonally? I have some good news for you. This perception grass can be used to reveal all the traps on the ground. Even if you can see them, you'll still set off the traps if you step on them. Okay, so let's use this then. Oh, it's not as precarious as I imagined. Trap deletion scroll will cause all traps on the floor to vanish. I'm just not going to... I'm not going to delete them. I think it'd be fun. So there's that. I think there's one more on this page, and then it's on to page 5. Want to continue? Oh, no, I am now on to page 5. Launching creatures. Warp grass has the effect of warping you somewhere on the current floor. Feel free to use it on yourself or throw it. First, use the warp grass on yourself. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Throw the warp grass at a target. It can only be used on one monster, though. Okay, and then just throw it. Okay, simple as that. Simple as that. Okay, my inventory's full. That's... I guess I'll put it... It's a plain targe. Do I have one already? Yeah, I do, so I'll just drop it. I'm not going to continue, because I want to see if there's a place for inventory management. Because I definitely think I'm going to need that. I hope there is. I'm not seeing anything particular. Maybe I'll look at the rich man's house. Kochi Rota the Great. People have a sort of defined role. Okay. You're born into the roles. Sure. Okay. Elder. I am reading this. It's just I would like to focus very much on the tutorial still. I just need to find if there's like a guy for inventory management. Okay, fortune teller. I wonder if there is just like not someone to hold my items just yet. Let me see if there's just anyone else in the beginner's house. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just put some stuff into these pots for now. Maybe. I don't know. I'll look up inventory management. I'll just check real quick. Inventory management Shiren 5, I want to say it is again. Yeah. Just head to the next town. Okay. So there's just somewhere I haven't been yet. Good to know. Good to know. Head to Oma Shrine. Oma Shrine. Okay, so we're getting into an actual dungeon! Hooray! Use the D-pad to look for the exit. Okay. Your inventory's full. I could probably survive this full dungeon without needing to like manage my inventory at all. Okay, so this is all stuff I've already figured out. When you move, yep, I've been to the beginner house, Copa. Oh, it's gonna be nice actually getting like experience and levels and like actually getting stronger. I'm not done with the tutorial stuff. Hold the B button. Yep, I know how to dash. Copa, I've already been to the beginner's house. Usually with, like, Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, I don't have to worry too much about, hunger until, like, dungeons become, like 15 floors, really. One, two, three. Let me just equip. Let me equip the katana and Kinshi. Okay, katana's AP 6. Okay, and this is DP 4. What's the best shield I have? It looks like it's probably the tin shield, so I'll equip that as well. Okay. I'm level 2! Hooray! I wonder what levels are really for. I assume it's health, mainly. It's so funny that I went through, like, the tutorial house to get, like, all these tutorials, and then I'm being taught the exact same stuff I just learned. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need the Onigiri for now, at least. Okay. Got some money. Oh, I'm really vibing with this game already. I love Mystery Dungeon. I really love what it's going for. Perfect. So it was only like 3 floors. First step! Okay, so this is the village I needed to be at. So someone in this town... Lord will only open the true door of destiny at Tower of Fortune. Okay, so the Tower of Fortune is... Okay, so this is like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, where there's just a set of Mystery Dungeons and not just one extremely long one. So, I'll check this out later. I'm looking for specifically... It's a hotel. Oh, I think it's the warehouse here. I think it's the warehouse. This is a warehouse. Place items here and you won't lose them even if you collapse. You can use the items, but for item trades... You can use the items, but for item trades or when you want to send items, store them at Nekomaneki Village. From the... Okay, good to know. How do I store them? Oh, I have to throw them around in here. Nekomaneki Village. No, I don't want to rescue someone. Ability Library. Shopkeeper. Store items. Here's what I need. I'm gonna store... okay. Pretty much, I'm just gonna store everything. I think it'd be better if I do than not, you know? Yep, storing items. First time... Okay, so this is the bank. Lovely presents. Okay. Just deposit everything. And, like, Revival Grass, if I know anything about Mystery Dungeon, Revival Grass is, I assume, basically the same as the Revival Seeds, which means I'm saving them for the final dungeon. Okay, I do want to look at the shop. Okay. Not much of, like, any use right now. What's back here? Oh, I can't go back here. Okay. So I can't go that way yet. So what are these guys? Poo. Putting together business plans. Okay. Good to know. I love just, like, figuring things out. Oh, I see. That's counted as, like, an actual dungeon. I see. Or, like, similar to a dungeon. So, I want to head back. Perfect. I could just be here now. And, guess what? It's time for more Beginner's House! Hiding in pots. I know the game's probably just gonna tell me all of this stuff as I go through the game, but at this point, I kind of just want to go through them all to say that I have, and also to get the items. So, you can actually put yourself or a monster in a pot. Okay. First, throw a hide pot. Okay. So, let me throw it. Okay, that's fun. It'd be fun if I would be able to, like, pick it up and then... Next, use the insert command to put yourself in the hide pot. Okay. So how do I get out? I see. It's a status effect. No matter what the capacity left is, if you use a hide pot once, it'll vanish. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. First time clearing. Knockback staff. Continue. And next is life-saving scrolls. Almost done with all of the tutorialization, I hope. A fixer scroll is a scroll that can help you when you read it. I'll explain what it... Okay. So, let me just read it. Oh, money! But nothing happens. So I assume now that I'm out of... Okay. When you read it and your fullness is 0, your fullness will recover. Okay, good to know. More than 2 monsters. Just like with the paralysis staff. Okay, well... I may have messed that up by misunderstanding what the scrolls do, but I can do better. I can fix this. Read. Now I'm supposed to read it. Okay, and now I'm supposed to do it like this. See, that's what I was supposed to do. Cursed or sealed items. Okay. Read this. What if I equip them and then read the scroll? Okay, that's how you do it. So now I finished the tutorial proper. Or for this one, that is, at least. First time clearing. Strength bracelet. That's actually really good. Sanctuary. So, what is Sanctuary? There's a scroll called Sanctuary that's really powerful, but the way you use it is a bit strange. You place this scroll on the ground and step on it while you're on top of it, monsters won't attack you. If you place 2 on a floor, the one you placed first will vanish. Okay. Read. Drop. I see. So, I just do that, and now I can just go through. Oh, by the way, ranged attacks like arrows or flames can't be stopped by a Sanctuary scroll. Good to know. Good to know. So how many left are there? In your belongings. A tin blade. Continue, and go nuts for nuts. Okay, so what is this about? Sweet nut monsters will swallow items that fly towards it. Every time it swallows an item, it will double the experience points it gives when it's defeated. Okay. Feed the items in the room to the sweet nut and then defeat it. If you're unlucky, it'll explode when it swallows an item. So don't get too greedy here. Throw. And I'm gonna try throwing again. Oh, whoops. 30. Oh, that went from level 1 all the way to level 3. That's crazy. And then I'm gonna throw. And see, that one just exploded. Throw. Exploded again. I'm gonna throw. And I'm gonna throw again. Okay, so it's probably best to just try it with one throw and not try to go for two. That's probably the safest bet. That's really good info to have, though. Then stop thief. This, hopefully, will be the last one. Some monsters can steal your items or money. Allow me to show you that now. The one over there is a monster called Froggo. It doesn't attack like most monsters. Instead, it chooses to steal. I see. Once Froggo steals your Giton, it will run around the whole floor. You'll have catch it and defeat it to get your Giton. Next is a monster called Zelocleft. This annoying sea lion monster loves to steal items. You'll have to catch it and defeat it to get your stuff back. Okay. It's easier to defeat enemies that flee by... Okay. Own ways to defeat monsters. Let me throw. That's fun. And then throw. Throw it again. Okay. I see. There's a shield that can repel attacks that steal items or Giton, equip or synthesize. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Pass with flying colors, return your belongings. An oil scroll. Oh, there's more training! Okay. I now realize that there's just gonna be more, so if I do any of the rest of these, I'm just gonna do them off screen, because there's just so many. So, at this point, I am going to just move forward. I'll probably do the rest of those off screen, because who knows how much is going to be taught at the beginner's house. So, I am gonna, like, take a look around here. Because this is all new. Like, what's this? Remove curses or shields. Okay. Simple. That's just gonna be helpful. What's down here? Gen's house. I'm pretty much gonna just check out everything that has like a little pop-up that goes around. What's a license shop, for example? Interesting. Does this mean that, like, if you buy a license, you can have one of these as, like, an ally? That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, teach me. What is a friendship license? Befriended a monster. A mammal license means that you're friends with mammal and pit mammal. What happens? How does a license work? If a monster is the same type as the monster written on your license, those monsters will also become your allies. Okay. However, monsters that you're allied with won't level up even if they defeat other monsters. When you change floors, sometimes the friendship licenses will turn into blank scroll. At that point, your friendship will have become a blank slate. Even if you put it inside a pot. Monsters the same type. Monsters will also become your allies. When a monster becomes your ally, those monsters won't attack you anymore. In fact, they'll start attacking other monsters for you. Depending on the monster that is your ally, some of them might even use their special abilities. Betray the monster that you befriended, you will break the license. If you deal damage to any monster bound by the friendship license. Okay, it might not be good to use them then. Because, like, even though that seems fun, it might just be better to just go it on with just Shiren. So down here there were like two things, right? The dungeon center. Let's start with that. This is the statue cave. What statue cave? Cave with many, many statues. Normal dungeons have you climb. There are no stairs. Once you've cleared it. Nah, I'm not really feeling this. Okay, so this is probably for, like, special dungeons, not related to the main dungeons of the game. The point shop, what's this? Exchange your points, but sometimes nobody's here. The Tanuki Lot Store. Okay, I'll check that after I check out Gen's house. I believe is the last one that I haven't been to yet. Okay. There's only a huge, ugly cat here. Is that the pet of this house? Looks like nobody's home right now. Excuse me for being ugly. This abode is mine. I'm the hunter cat, Ghetto Shin. People call me Get. Who are you? What do you want with me? What? You're the head of this house? Are you Gen the hunter? I don't know why you're here, but I do know I have no business with you. I don't have time to deal with whatever little task has blown your rude selves my way. Begone. Okay. So, that's probably something that'll pop up later, I imagine. So, I'm going to check out the Tanuki shop, like, okay. Okay, it's a lottery. Raccoon dog selling lottery tickets. I'm not a gambler. I would... Okay. So, this is just a lottery system. No. Not interested in the lottery. Okay. So I checked, I think I've checked out everything then. So, with that, I assume I just go to the right over here. Destiny Trail. Oh, I'm level 1 again. You know how to suspend the game. Okay. Oh, maybe levels just exist for the dungeons specifically. Like, my thought is that I'm level 2 specifically for this dungeon. And then once the dungeon's over, I go back to level 1. That would explain quite a bit, I think. Like, I think that's what's happening here. I see. Let me check out all the stuff I got. Heavy shield has more damage. I assume it's damage points. So I'm going to equip it. Okay, so it's just a regular. It's just regular. And then, yeah. Hopper Cleaver +2. That's pretty interesting. That's enticing. Okay. So, interesting. Okay. Attack that. Attack that. Attack that. I'm now level 3. My thought is that, the level just resets. I know with confidence I was level 4, not level 2. Why did I mess that up? I was level 2 after that dungeon. Then, alright, first time ID is free. Okay. Fun. Let's see. Advance. This is still like one of the first dungeons. So I don't imagine it being like anything too complicated. Alright. Well, supposedly I'm level 4 now. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of don't believe that to be the case. I kind of think that levels don't persist outside of... Okay, let me put that stuff back on. I'm almost dead, but... Okay. There we go. That should be a bit better. Let me try details. I'm gonna throw this herb. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty likely for them to, just explode like that. Also, I forgot that I already found the exit. Level 5. Let's see, lore 5. Okay, now that I've actually hit them. Chiroro. Want something? Phantom Thief searching for treasures. Work under a good-for-nothing boss. Now work independently. Okay. No. So many enemies. And then, da-da. Alright. I'm not gonna step on whatever that trap is. Okay, so supposedly I'm now level 6. They took off my equipment again. So let me just put it back on. Okay, now this should be... It's the other way, isn't it? Yeah. I know I'm getting hungry, but I feel confident in saying that I can get to the end of the stage. There we go, I proved it. I got to the end of the stage. Haha. So I assume this is the Tower of Fate itself, right? So this is Riva's tower, the legendary Tower of Fortune. Tower of Fortune. Tower of Fortune, Dice of Fate. Shiren, be careful. The god of destiny rules this place. Anything could happen in here. The Tower of Fortune entrance. Tower of the past, present, and future. You can enter whichever one you want. You have to conquer all 3 of them and gather the Dice of Fate, or you won't be able to go atop the tower. What are you? I am Tao. I'm a part-time guide for the Tower of Fortune. If you wish to challenge the Tower of Fortune, then I, Tao, shall be your guide. The tower to your left is the Tower of the Past. The denizens there aren't so strong. I would recommend starting there. In the center, we have the Tower of the Present. The monsters there are a bit more fierce, so I suggest tackling the Tower of Past first. Collect some strong weapons and equipment before you head to the Tower of the Present. Finally, on your right is the Tower of the Future. That one's tough. You can start there if you'd want, but unless you know what you're doing, that's not a great idea. I strongly recommend against going into that one first. Well, that's what they usually say. Well, that ends the free section of the tour. Would you like to hire me, Tao, as your guide? If you hire me as your guide, I'll join you as an ally, and it'll be a huge help too. No need to be shy. My guide fee is a mere 1,500. What do you say? You don't have enough money. This isn't Tao's charity. Come back when you've got the Gitan. She's a weirdo. So we can enter any of the 3. Okay, yeah. I'm going to... Can I go? Oh, I can't go. That's unfortunate. I can't seem to go back, obviously. Which doesn't help because I don't have, like, that much money, you know? Tower of the Past. Let's see what this is like. What's that? Jirokichi's grave? What is this? It says to throw a healing item on it. Let me just toss this herb I've been saving and see what happens. What? Jirokichi? What the? What happened to me? I remember a monster getting to me and I passed out and... Are you okay, Jirokichi? Aren't you the travelers I saw back at the village? I'm Kopa. This guy here is my partner, the Wanderer, Shiren. So you managed to get to this fairyland. You're looking for those Dice of Fate, right? For OU, was it? Oh, I have to change OU's fate, no matter what. I see, Jirokichi, you were collapsed here earlier. This was your grave. Me? A grave? Here? Really? I don't remember what happened after I lost consciousness. It's most likely that the emotions you hold for OU caused your soul to refuse to escape the tower. So even if you're defeated by monsters, your soul will cling onto this place as firmly as it can. She's fighting her illness even now. I have to do something for OU. Jirokichi, no. We'll help you help Oyu. Let's go together. I'd like to see the top of this Tower of Fortune anyway. Right, Shiren? Thank you. With your help, I feel much more confident. Thanks. Okay, so we do get a party member. That's interesting. Now, let's go. We have to go look for a Die of Fate or something. Okay. Tower of the Past. Oh yeah, I'm still hungry, that's right. Apparently, I'm now level 7. Let me actually eat something. Large onigiri. Okay, and then can I? Okay, no. Jirokichi can't equip anything. So I'm going to, out of curiosity, because I would like to know, because that does help me sort of get the idea of things, right? Do you keep levels? Shiren 5. Da da da. Main dungeon. Level your gear a bit and pack a few. Okay. Okay, good to know. So yeah, leveling up does go away. So spell aura, Morgiton. So I have to have a way to go back somehow, right? I was just using that for the experience, I'm gonna be real. Okay, anyway. Tiger Tosser is the name of that guy. Okay. I'm level 8 now, which is pretty good. Oh, it's still a good amount of Giton, but I still have quite the number. I hope I'm able to at least, like, go back before I have to tackle, like, the next tower. That'd be nice, at least, you know? Anyway. Do I have other food? I do have one other onigiri, so that's good. Okay, Jirokichi does gain levels. So that's good, at least. Okay. Well, that was scary. I can't... I don't know how to see, current state, awakened-ish. When something depressing happens to you. Okay. Best attempt. Level 9. I don't need that, like, 200 Giton. You know? Fear scroll. That's an interesting little mechanic, having the enemy be able to throw another one. Alright. Already almost level 10. Already now level 10. Let me check. No, I don't want to equip it in case it's weaker. Oh. Oh, is this a halfway point? Hey Shiren, what's that over there? Who? What's a fox doing here? Did you get caught in a trap? Whatever. Hey, Shiren, let's just get this trap off and... Hey, wait a second. Are you really just a fox? You're not gonna turn into a monster and ambush us the moment we release you, are you? What should we do, Shiren? I'm gonna say release it. Alright, let's hope for the best. It's off! Come on, you'll be okay now. Be more careful. Don't get yourself stuck in traps again. Let's get going, Shiren. Okay, 4th floor. Oh, 14 damage. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that was bad. Okay. There's so many enemies. I might just be unlucky. Who knows? But now I'm back at full health. Not anymore, but still. Reseal Talisman, Mystery Katana. And then the Phantasm. Let's keep going. I don't have the money for that. Thank you for hitting that time. Okay, well, I definitely need to eat. Okay. Tower of the Past 6. So, okay. Now I have more Gitan. Identify scroll. More Gitan. Put to sleep. I wonder how many floors the Tower of the Past is. So many enemies here. Okay, well, I'm hungry, so I should definitely eat the onigiri. Alright. Okay, a peddler. Not really anything I can use. I think the bottom is the new one, so sure. Let's sell some items. Like, I'm not gonna need, like, all these weaker equipment, right? Alright. And then let me equip the, this. So yeah, that's 10, while the cleaver is 9. Oh, that's cute. Alright. What's that over there? Let me read and fix up the Dotunaki. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that'll be good for health. More money seems just like ultimately always helpful. Took out the Mudkin. Onyx bracelet. I don't know what that does. Alright, that's interesting. Let me re-equip the heavy shield then. More level ups. Well, I would need some way. What's this? Okay. How much does this gold shield compare? Only 2. It still wouldn't be all that good. Even just plus 10 is still better than, like, all these other things that have been happening. Rusty pickaxe. Yeah, an AP of 3. I saw, like, a yellow dot going over that way, but I don't think... Okay, well, anyway. Ooh, top floor already! Welcome. This is the final room of the Tower of the Past. The younger form of... This is just a temporary form. How you perceive me depends on the person at the time. So who needs to die? What do you see and what do you dream of? How has your old fate turned? Okay. So yeah, because we're trying to save OU, of course. Take this. This is the die of the past. If you want to change fate, you will need this. Good luck. Okay, we got the die of the past. Let's go, Jirokichi. Yay! I finished that tower. Okay, so we're now back here. Where's Jirokichi? Did he already head to the tower? We should get ready and return there, Shiren. We still have 2 more dice. Okay, well, that's already good. We cleared one of the... Oh, but there's probably so much more. Is there a blacksmith? What can I buy here? Yeah, see, I already have what is, like, currently the best weapon. Storehouse. Yeah, let's store some stuff. Yeah, I could store the cleaver. I wonder what those meters are for on the side. Okay. So, I want to see, is there like a blacksmith shop around? Nekomaneki Village, warehouse, okay. I don't need a license, I believe. You know what? Let's see if Gen has anything to say now. Doesn't look like it. Let's see if the guy's at the point shop. Nope. Dungeon Center. The hotel. Maybe there's like more in the hotel that I missed. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's see if there's any food at the shop. There isn't even any onigiri. That's interesting. So let me just put my stuff in the bank. And then that's all I really need to put in there. I assume the game saves automatically. So let's head back to Destiny Trail. Are you Wanderer? Please accept this. Oh, just a free item. Okay, I see. I think that's the thief guy, and yeah. Stomach expander. That seems pretty useful. Okay. That's fun. Oh, I don't have enough strength to pick whatever that is up. Blacksmith, and I have no money. What is a student shield? Well, it doesn't have, like, enough damage points to really matter. Pick that up. Antidote grass, that could be helpful. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll allow that. Dull Gold Edge and Swiftgrass. Actually... Oh, well, I'd need the pot for that. That's right. And another sheep. Advance yet again. Take that one out. Take that one out. And take that one out. Vacuum slash. Okay. Hello. I'm doing pretty good. A hide pot. If I remember correctly, is this... No, there's one more floor before I get back to the tower. Oh, my weapon's just upgraded. That's nice. I've been doing pretty good. This is my first time playing like a mystery dungeon game that isn't strictly Pokemon. So I'm rather excited. Oh, it's a Tau again. I don't have the money. All right, back to the tower. Ichiro Kichi joined the party again, and Tower of the Present is the one I have to go to this time. The middle difficulty, and I don't feel like I've really gotten much stronger. So, well, outside of... I play so many different games off stream. I like, right before stream, I was playing some Pokemon Red just cause I've been slowly trying to go through every mainline Pokemon game, and I'm deciding to finally finish up the last Gen 1 I need. I love just RPGs, Metroidvanias, platformers. I really play a lot of stuff. I don't know if it shows it, but my past 2 streams have been this really good visual novel called Nausea, but I'm probably going to do a lot of it off stream because getting all of the notes requires a lot of like time investment. And it's going through the same loops, just hoping something new happens. Yeah, I grew up with Pokemon, and a lot of stuff after that was RPG adjacent. Like, outside of... I wonder what that was about. Outside of Pokemon, the thing that really helped me just branch out was Fire Emblem. So I'm really used to tactics game, or like tactics strategy games like that. I'm gonna try... Oh, I do have a large onigiri. I didn't notice I had that. Oh, it's a shopkeeper floor. Okay. Well, I don't have enough money to buy anything. Yeah, I am. Whipped grass. Oh. That thing just loves to warp. Okay. Now... Loves to do that. I wonder if I have the strength to dig whatever that is up. Heavy shield. Okay, how does that compare? Oh, have fun with that. Have fun with that. It's always fun to try it out, and at least for me, it's rather like just chill and very low stakes compared to having to come up with like an edited YouTube video to try and fit into an algorithm. I suppose I don't really care about like doing numbers. Leave an item to be upgraded. Mm-mm. I don't know if I'm like... I'd love to like try out collabs in the future. I don't know like if and when I'll be able to do them. I'm like plan oriented, so I have to like think about and schedule like, okay, here's what I want to do here, here's what I want to do here, and all that. If someone like came up to me, yeah, sure, but I don't know if I'm like mentally ready for that either. I'll give... I don't really think there's anything I can give to be upgraded there. Let me use the stomach expander. That'll give me a couple more movement spaces. And now I'm going to eat the onigiri. Uh-oh! Ooh, that was unfortunate. That was... No, I don't think I can get assistance from that. That was really unfortunate. Okay. How much do I lose? How much do I lose from that? Oh, that's the first time I've seen Shiren without his hat on. Probably not. I don't think that's a good idea for me. As silly as that sounds, because like, keep in mind, I don't know you, right? I think that's fair. Tuesday I had someone asking me to like add them on Discord or whatever, and apparently they turned out to be someone who was like someone suspended for spam on Twitter. So I want to be careful, you know. Like, the internet's a scary place. And, you know, I grew up where everyone was being like, be careful who you talk to on the internet. Be careful who you talk to. And I like to be trusting of people, but at the same time, I have to be careful, you know? Oh, I lost all my items. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's gotta be a way to upgrade then, right? Thank you. I hope when you debut, you also have a nice stream as well. So I'm gonna look up how to get stronger, because I definitely feel like I am just unaware of what I'm supposed to do to get stronger. How to get stronger, Shiren 4. I mean, I also did just end up being unlucky. Oh, wait, it's Shiren 5 that I'm playing. I keep messing that up. I definitely got unlucky. Keep dying in the past dungeon. The short answer... Okay. Pages for Sharon 5. Okay. Power of the Present. Okay. Okay. Figuring things out as I go along. Head to Destiny Trail. And time to try that again. I lost everything. Oh, I just start out with an Onigiri. That's interesting. I didn't consider that. Okay, back to basics. So this is supposed to be where I'm, like, gathering resources. I don't have anything. I don't have the money for plating. Advance. Okay, that'll be good for healing, but... I need equipment. I need a sword. A scroll. Okay, here's a weapon. Oh, and that's the exact weapon I had. That's good. A Sphene bracelet. What's that? Details. Oh, okay, let me just equip it then. So what does that do? Oh. So even though I've equipped it, I don't know what it does because it's not identified. Earth Scroll, a Fluorite bracelet. So let me read this and put it on the shield. Advance. Okay, so that's more food, which is good. Okay. Awakened-ish. A hilarious pot. So what does that do? Details. In front, to afflict the target in front with laughing status. Okay, good to know, good to know. So who are you? I don't have money because I need to keep money for other times. Alright. There we go, level 4. A hard peach. Peaches are good. Or Giton. And then... Oh. Anyway, okay, so it's not this way. Oh, I've already been to where the exit is. I am a fool! Okay, anyway. Yeah, I have 2 onigiri and a peach, so that'll be good to deal with hunger. Okay. Super status. Interesting. Swap staff. Okay. And now, over this way is where I need to go. How have I already been over here? That's my question. Alright. A scroll. Already level 6. Probably be good to... I don't know why I stepped on that. I'm gonna be real. Swift Striker status. Okay. Slumber Scroll. Okay. Now we're going to be at the Tower of Present. Tower of the Present. Let's try that again. Oh, I'm hitting twice now. That's really good, I hope. I hope that's good. Finally here, let's get going. So Jirokichi joins up. Okay. Picked up. Okay, that's 12 compared to 11. And yeah, it looks like my Beast Shield +4 is better than my good Heavy Shield. I'm going to read this and upgrade my Beast Shield again. Alright. Alright. There we go. Take this peach and let's move up. Maybe I'll be able to clear the dungeon this time. Alright. Good Beast Shield. Is now upgraded. Are you gonna come down? Cool. Being able to see where the enemies are on the map gives me some good ideas on where I may be able to go. Good thing that these guys are... Okay. Just like so. Any stairs? Nope. What's this grass? Dragon grass. Walk down. Already level 10, nearly level 11. That's pretty good, I'd say. Oh, there's the stairs. Walk around and go down. I'm doing better. I have more food, like, to my name. Tinkerer. That's new. Okay. +5, decreased by 1. Keeps weakening my abilities. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, that was a bit of a struggle. Okay, is that guy gonna... Freaking with paralyzed. Okay, honed Dotanuki. Get over here. Alright, and now my shield is now level 3. Okay. Now, it should be over here, right? Yeah. Gained attack power. Lore 5. Need more strength for whatever that is. Okay. There's just so many enemies that, like, it's a little overwhelming, you know? Let's check out over this way. Okay, well. I'm going to eat... Yeah, I'm gonna eat the juicy peach. Fills my hunger back up to full and all that. Okay, well. I should hopefully be able to much easierly get through the Tower of Present. Alright. Stomach. Oh, I need that. Feet. Used. That's good. If that guy's not gonna attack me, I have no need to attack it. Okay. Floor 7. Good. Okay. Okay, level 14 is that? Yes, indeed. Let's check this out. A preservation. Ooh, that's actually good. What can I exchange for that? I'm going to... Okay, what should I do? What should I do? I'm just gonna swap. And then keep moving forward. Oh, top floor. Top floor. It was easy as that. This is the final room of the Tower of the Present. You have done well to come this far. I commend you, Wanderer. How you view me is unimportant. Do not worry about that. So who needs the die? What do you seek, and how do you live? How is your fate turning now? More flashbacks. Now, take this. This is the die of the present. You will need this to change your fate. Now go. Go and fight against your fate. Nice work. That's the second die. Let's go, Shiren, Jirokichi. Okay. Okay. So we're already at the second die. Alright, only one die left. Let's get ready and return to the tower. Keep at it, Shiren. So that's interesting then. We're already at the I was told this game took like 26 hours to beat. Is that just a lie? Or is that because like it's a roguelike structure? So on average, people who aren't familiar with roguelikes would think that way. I'm going to store... I'm going to keep my onigiri. I feel like it'd be safe to save the plain Dotanuki in case I lose one ever. Okay. Let's see what items there are. See, the Dotanuki seems like the strongest weapon possible, so it might be that it is. So, anyway. Let's deposit my gold. Undo grass. What is undo grass? Backpack. Details. If you collapse while you have this item in your possession, you'll choose whether to revive on the spot or leave the dungeon with your belongings. Okay, okay, this is actually good to have then. What's the revival grass then? Details. If you collapse, you can automatically revive. Okay. I'll keep the undo grass then to be safe. Because I think that's like going to be really useful. There is a revival grass I can buy, but I'm gonna be safe, you know? I am going to take this time to, go use the restroom. So, I'll be back, hopefully, in just a couple minutes. Uh, yeah, I'll be back. Alright, and just like that, I'm back and ready to keep going. It seems like there's only 2 dungeons left, which I think is interesting. However, at the same time, I think... Oh, that's what that is. That's interesting. However, I think... I think the reason why is that, from this point onwards, the game just gets more difficult. So, I'm past, like, the first 2 relative... Ooh! Hey, aren't you... Thank you so much for saving me when I was caught in... Thank you for saving me so much when I was caught in that trap. Crap, saved you? Are you talking about us? Okay, so it was a good thing that I saved her then. Okay, so this is just the same dialogue. Alright. Hey, wait a second. Are you really just a fox? Yes, I wanted to thank you too. I'm traveling with my younger sister on a quest to avenge our father. I was separated from my sister and carelessly stumbled into the trap. I was in quite a bind. And we just happened to find you. Sounds like that was a close one then. I wanted to repay you, so would you please allow me to join you? I'll be staying here until I find my sister, so I'm free to help you out until then. I have the command of mysterious powers, so I'm sure I'll be of great use to you. I can morph into monsters and use their abilities as I wish. Because I'm experienced, I can only morph into Blade B right now, but if I level up, I'm sure I'll be able to morph into more monsters. I will decide on my own which monsters to morph into. If there's a monster you don't want me to morph into, talk to me in the dungeon. I'll be at the Raccoon Dog shop, so just come and talk to me whenever you want my assistance. Oh, by the way, my name is Okan. I'm Copa. This here's my partner, Shiren. Copa and Shiren. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Farewell. Alright. Two sisters trying to avenge their dad. Okan must have it rough. Let's go, Shiren. So, if I can just have her in the party without needing to, like, hire her, then that'd be good. Shall I join you? Okan joined you. Okay, that's great. That's great. It's great to have just as an option, really. Head to Destiny Trail. Now, does the game give me just an immediate other? Oh, yeah, it does. So the game just starts off by giving you an onigiri, which is great. Katana, Tin Blade, Sky Splitter, that's new. Please select, okay. I want to speak with you. Wander around in search of a new you, a place anywhere but here, a completely different me. Looking for happiness in a world that's unlike the one I'm in. What do you think? Do you think I'll find what I'm looking for? Yeah. Be sure as me. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but good to have a talk at least. I didn't realize that was enough space. Yeah. Destiny Trail 2, another staff knockback. That'll probably be good. Another onigiri. Not strong enough for that. One, two, almost level 3, so that's probably good. Humble Traveling Peddler. Peruse the merchandise. Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh. Oh, well, that's actually not that good of a weapon. Lock Shield, Diet Shield, Chryso Barrel Brace. Yeah, nothing really of use. Nope. Upgrade Seed? What's that about? Details. Use this to gain Tinkerer status. Using this will replenish some fullness. Your equipped weapon and shield will be upgraded more quickly. Okay, that'll be good for when I'm in the dungeon itself, I think. Keep in mind, I gotta get all the way to floor 4 to advance properly. A binary shield. I don't know what that's gonna be useful for, but we'll see. Picked up an herb. Okay, level 4. I imagine that's probably pretty decent for starting out. Though we'll have to see. It's tough to say. Okay, so she'll just do it on her own, which is good. Otogiriso. I think I can attack like this. Yeah. Okay, there was nothing useful over there, but another Onigiri is always going to just be helpful automatically. Yet again, I don't have the money, so just advance like normal. And here's the last bit of Destiny Trail. Level 5. And that's just Strength Grass. Okay. Alright, we're almost level 6 as on top of everything. So we'll be early in the dungeon at level 6, but not like starting at level 6, which is not bad. Okay. You're finally here. Come on. We have absolutely no time to waste. Okay, so Jiro Kichi has joined. Alright, let's go. The Tower of the Future. Floor 1. Okay. Level 6. The Acrid Nut. Oh. Already level 7 now. Can't really go that way. So, I imagine... Okay. That was a bit unfortunate of a circumstance, but... Oh, Okon's now level 2. Alright, Okon. Hard Peach. I imagine... I don't want to go that way. I'm not really trusting of that. And now I'm level 8 already. That's really good. Okay. Let's go this way then. Oh yeah, that's why I can't go that way. Wasting a lot of my hunger on the first floor. This is unfortunate. Okay, well... hopefully I can get these other floors done a lot sooner. Finally on the floor 2 after all this time. Okay. Level 9. That's good. I can actually go this way. I haven't seen one of those floors that, like, actually allows me to go on the path. Okay. Sail pot. Why did you do that? Alright. Keep going down. And then across the way over here is the stairs. Great. Now we're on to floor 3. Okay, and that's Ocon to level 3. Alright. Don't I have a peach? Oh, it's a hard peach still. Shopkeeper, but I can't really benefit from any of those. So I'm just gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna just play cautiously here. And that is Jirokichi to level 13. Alright. That's just an ordinary stick. And then stairs. So I think getting the experience here will be helpful. That's Ocon to level 4. Alright. Never mind. Once we get to floor 5, or like... depending on what comes first, running out of food or floor 5, I will likely work on eating then. We're just about to run out of hunger, so that's the likelier... yeah, see. I'm going to eat one of the onigiri. And I'm now full. Bro. That was unfortunate. What's this? Gazer and a hide pot. That doesn't really help me any. Presto pot. So he's confused right now. So I'm gonna just, like, follow him around until he's no longer confused. Good. And I'm gonna check this way. Okay. Alright, regardless. Oh, interesting. Cool. Black guy doesn't seem to like attacking, so... ordinary pot. Lore 5. Already. Alright, and level 13. So I'm going to swap the... You know what? I'm going to use the upgrade grass so that I can then pick up the onigiri. Who is Foley? Kichi is now level 14. Alright. Advance. Let's go to the next floor. Floor 6. To the B. Confuse. Flamebird. Oh, it's on this level. So let's... Okay. Blessed onigiri, but I think it's safer. Actually, let's take this out, and then let's go. Tower of the Future 7. I'm not going to go that way, because that's an item-stealing guy. Alright. Okay, that's more levels for everyone. Not strong enough for that. Going to just angle myself this way. The B. And then just a regular attack. Going to confuse. Oh, no, it was B time. Ordinary pot. Stairs. Okay, top floor of the Tower of Future already. Welcome, Jirokichi. Welcome, Wanderers. You have reached the final room of the Tower of the Future. Me? I'm but a nameless wanderer. Someone may become me in the future. So, who needs the die? What have you sacrificed, and how have you turned out? How will your fate turn from now on? Oh, you will pass away. You cannot change that fate. Fate itself is set in stone. And yet, will you still go? Then accept this. This is the die of the future. You will need this to open the destiny door. Farewell. I will pray for your good fortune. Nice! We have the die of the future! That's all of the dice of fate! These stairs. That must be the destiny door beyond those stairs. Shiren! Jirokichi! Let's head to the true Tower of Fortune. Hermit's Hermitage. You collected the 3 dice of fate. Ah, a human. It's been a long time since a human came up here with all of the Dice of Fate. I think that was 100,000,004,020 days ago. I'm being serious. Doho. The inn. Welcome. You messed up my inn. You can replenish your strength, fullness, and HP all at once. Yeah. I hope you rest well. There's no reason not to. I have the money and everything. Seems like you slept well. Alright. The warehouse. What can I drop off? I don't think there's anything I need to drop off. Let's see if there's, like, just anything. A blacksmith. Adventure from the outside. Sure, I'll give you the peach. Now I can work again. Okay, let's upgrade. Nah. What's this? What is the lost and found? You can lose your precious upgrade equipment. Kind-hearted people who find them will deliver them. Let's place a tag. No, that's money. That's a lot of money. The item shop. Let's look here as well. Buy. And not really much. Okay, anyway. Hey you, it's night up ahead and it'll get dark. Be sure to take a torch with you. It's dangerous to travel from here on without a torch. If you don't equip a torch, your surroundings will be pitch black. You can use abilities without even training for it, but you can't use that. What adventures you've been on, but there's sand where there's supposed to be abilities. Without any abilities. Be able to learn this unless you train for it, but I'll teach you one ability. Ability deals damage. Aura with this ability. You can steal their aura. Okay. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. I think. Let me think. Let's sell some stuff, I think. Like, I don't need the rocks. Okay, I have to think on what I can get rid of. There's something interesting about that sky splitter, but since it's a low power, I'm just going to sell it, because why not? That'll give me nice monies. After that, I'm going to sell the shield and the rocks. Yes. Okay, anyway. Anything else I need? Perplexingly, this ability doesn't lay down mines or detect them. It attacks a monster with an energy blast that may steal the target's aura. Red aura raises attack, blue aura raises defense. Okay. I'd say let's go on. Head to the Tower of Fortune. Okay. Electrocute. This will zap monsters in front. If there are other monsters near the target, they will also get electrocuted. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna put this at the bottom. No. Upgrade seed, find torch. Perception grass. Okay. I imagine this is the way that needs to be taken. Okay. That is... Ooh! I'm now level 4 with the Kontaku. I'm now level 17. Okay. No idea where the next place I have to go is. Alright. Attack. And then B. Okay, so it's gotta be up, right? Oh, I need that, actually. B, use. Fullness increased by 5. Advance. Three talismans. And then attack and take that guy out. What's the grass here? Ooh, I could use that actually. Use. All right. I have a feeling the correct path is this way. We need to get Okon back. Oh, grilled and onigiri. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Okay, so the correct path is this way. Okay, well, my shield has improved a lot just thanks to that. gonna wait. Bring this guy closer. Used and attack. Already nearing level 20, which is probably really good. And now we've made it to the tower. The Destiny Door. You'd better take this seriously. You know, they used to call me the ferret that can change fate. Whether it's Riva or whoever, I can take anyone on. I can take on the world! Come on, Shiren, Jirokichi. Jirokichi, Shiren, we have to change Oyu's fate. Let's go see the god of destiny, Riva. Tower of Fortune. 4th floor. The guide I have doesn't even mention the Tower of Fortune specifically. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, there's 14 floors. Okay. Well, we're technically already on the 4th floor, so there's only 10 floors left that we have to deal with. Okay. Let's keep going. Alright, that's 2 floors done already. I don't like that. You know what, I'm actually gonna use that. Feet, read. Nothing happened. Oh well. Level 20. Concussive Cannon. What is that? Unload a wave of energy 3 spaces wide to cut down monsters. Ooh, I am going to use that. Yes. No. So not this way. Uh-oh. That was unfortunate. How far back do I get sent? That's unfortunate. I'll try once more. I'll try once more. That was just unfortunate circumstances. Grab this. It'll work for now. Hopefully I can get a better weapon as I progress. How does this compare? It's the same power. A new weapon, or just a better weapon, would be nice. Tin Blade, that has to be better. There we go, and it's a Tin Blade +2. Okay, that's Shiren at level 4. Better than nothing, you know? Okay, we have Okon back. Other current state regular ability. I assume she's just level 1 again. But that's good that we have her back. Okay. Stomach expander, I'm just gonna eat that immediately. Hopefully, this time around I'll do better. Let's see, antidote grass. Not really all too crazy useful. You know, I'm gonna ask you to stop doing that. The reason why is that she just, like, blasts off to the end of the screen. So it's ultimately not as useful as it, like, seems. Okay. Upgrade seed. There. And there. There we go. Warp brass and herb. More money. And advance. Now we're back at the tower. I'm gonna hire her. Okay. Let's go back into the Tower of Future. Okay. Oh, no, that goes to the Tower of the Present. I wouldn't want that. Okay. Well, the Tin Blade has gotten a little bit stronger. Views. Okay, well, that's still good. Ooh. A little worried, my monitor flashed off for a moment. So, hopefully, everything's still fine. Ooh, what's you? What are you about? We'll set him in head, but I take walks. Looks like I met you just the right time. You like to walk together. Oh, yes! Tao, go back. Be sure. Okay, that's great. Use that one. Okay, let's just keep going. Oh, that was unfortunate. I'll try once more. One more time. I know about that. And I'll definitely have something by the time I get the Jiro Kichi. Like that. I suppose I'll go without even any items aside from that one heal grass. That was just unfortunate. That was just unfortunate. That's not gonna count as my one more try. I want, like, a good try, you know? At the Destiny Trail, yet again. Well, let's go again. Let's go. Let's get at it. I'd love to get equipment. Yay! Now let's actually equip that katana. Katana +2. So that's already, you know, immediately better than the equipment we had prior. What's a Beast Fang? Okay, so that is just, like, one better. I would definitely like to get a shield and, like, maybe some healing items and some onigiri. You know, I'm more rocking with the katana. The katana just seems to be doing more power. A lizard lasher. That's a new weapon. Okay, a bright blade. What's that? Okay. Interesting. Okay, level 4. Pick up an herb. Lumber scroll. A peach is good because that is ways to fill up hunger. Alright, I need a shield, and then I think I'll be safe. Let me re-equip that katana. Oh! Hi, Okan. Still no, like, just even armor. Okay. Now, let's just keep focus. Swap staff, knockback staff. Still no armor. Maybe we'll get some armor in the dungeon. Who knows? I hope. Oh, yay! Wolf's head. Even just a little bit of armor is better than no armor. So what grass was that? That was just an herb. Okay, B. A wolf's head. It's not better than the one I already have. Alright. Now we can make our way back into the mystery dungeon. Hour of the Future. Use it. Then attack again. Then Okan is now level 10. I think Okan's levels are permanent, so Okan could be a huge help for me moving forward. Let's compare. It's not even as good. Take this one out, and let's move up. Okay. Alright. What's this item up here? A confusion talisman. No, I don't want to go to the present. Okay, it's only a 7-floor dungeon. So it shouldn't be too long. All right. All right. Okay, well. Let's try getting back. A peach rotted. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. I do have another peach, right? Oh, but that's like still just a peach, so I think I'm gonna at least try and save that. So going up, there's nothing. Okay, level 10, and the katana has now become level 2 with the shield also at level 2. Let me... Do I have more than one healing? The peach can heal, right? Actually, what if I use the ability? Oh. Thank you. I guess that can just happen randomly. Well, that's very, very helpful. Alright. Floor 4. Okay. Level 13. This is very tough. Can't really use anything here. Keep going, and then... back to floor 5. Use, please. Alright. Next floor. B. Okay, level 14. All right. That's that that's unfortunate. Well, that's a Oop. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Can I... what can I even buy? Right? I'll give it one more attempt. One more for the glorious one more, right? I'll try it once more, and we'll see. Equip this. And let's see if we can do it in this final try to at least even just get back, you know? Alright, let's equip the water cutter because at least it's a weapon, you know? Any weapon's better than no weapon. Yeah, okay, this game is cool and all, but I'm not sure if I'm really vibing with Shiren as a series. Yet again, one of my big things, and part of why I like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, is because they are not really roguelikes. It's silly of me to say, but I'm not a big roguelike person. I'm always, like, too apprehensive to play them. I get nervous playing them because I don't like the loss of progress. Even though I've made, like, huge strides here in the realm of making progress, I still think that this is more in the vein of, like, roguelikes I don't really vibe with, you know? So, I'm gonna be real, I don't know if I'm going to return to streaming. Like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna return to streaming, this game particularly, because it is much more of a roguelike than I really vibe with. Nothing against roguelikes, by the way. I don't want to, like, give off that impression that I think roguelikes are bad by any means. It's just, like, part of why I don't really like them, even though I recognize how good they are, is that I just don't like losing progress. Honestly, if you like roguelikes, you're stronger than me. I'll say that. Because I do think it's true in some regard. I think someone who likes a roguelike is stronger than me because roguelikes make me apprehensive. Oh, it's Koji Rota. Alright. That's good. So his playstyle seems to be focusing on the offense, which is good for me because I need help with that, definitely. Alright, anyway, now with the little we have, it's time to attempt the Tower of Future again. Head to the Tower of the Future. Who are you? Oh wait, that's me speaking to Koji Rota again. Alright. Go help the sister. Oh wait, the stairs are down here. Rusty pickaxe, earth scroll, not really anything too useful, though the earth scroll could help a bit, I think. Alright, anyway. Alright. There we go. On to floor 3. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Alright, oh well. Yeah, that was unfortunate. As I said earlier, I do have other plans today, so I'm probably going to stop, like, right about now. It's not technically 8:30 yet, so I haven't been going for a full 3.5 hours. But hey, VOD says otherwise, eh? Just kidding. Um, really, the thing with I, I want to let's take this time to talk about like my I don't want to say issues because I think they're like me issues, not issues with the game. Um, the thing with Shiren, or not Shiren specifically, but like roguelikes, is I have the issue of hating losing progress. I want to talk this funny anecdote yesterday. As I mentioned briefly, a storm took out the power uh, while I was playing Pokemon Red, and while I while I didn't know it was storming, I was saving every so often because like I worry if my controller turns off because I have to fiddle with it if it turns off while I'm playing. So when the power went out, while I didn't have like saved right up to the end, or like I didn't lose like progress working on fighting Koga or whatever because I was doing a lot of training to fight Koga. I kept all the progress of the grinding and beating Koga, but I had lost a lot of the progress after beating Koga because like a lot of uh the trainers I had battled, I'd have to battle again. And like in that regard, what is it? I'm sorry, I'm bad with my words. In that regard, I was really frustrated losing all that progress. But in the same time, I knew that most of my progress remained. Like 90% of what I had done in the game was still saved. Now, of course, this is a freak example, but I feel like losing power because of a thunderstorm and losing all your unsaved progress is what it feels like to me with a roguelike. I I don't count knowing the game better as progress. I don't count, you know, having maybe more knowledge as like progress in a game because you're back to square one regardless. And you're gonna have to hope that, hey, whatever you seed you roll around for whatever the new dungeon is gonna give you, you're gonna have to hope that what you get is good. And I didn't get any of the weapons that I had gotten in that one round that I got super far in, and then lost because I ended up somehow in a monster house. It. See, this. I really hope this doesn't sound like me trying to defend myself of not being as good as roguelikes like these. I really hope I'm not sounding like salty or whatever. But I really don't feel like it was my fault. I just stumbled into it and I died because I was unprepared for something that I had really no idea what was happening. Like, really had no idea that that was going to happen. So, for me, I don't want to be like, oh, it's not my fault, it's not my fault. But at the same time, I really don't feel like it's my fault for that failure when I was doing so good for the entire previous sections of the game. That's sort of the thing with why I can't really get into roguelikes, is because of that apprehension of, oh, suddenly something unlucky happens, and now it's back to the start. What's nice is that these games aren't, terribly long, but in the grand scheme of things, they're just not what I'm here for. I'm here for, like, a story where I feel like I'm making progress, and it's not just knowing the game better is making progress. I think this game definitely does it with the previous towers. The Tower of Past and the Tower of Present definitely makes it feel like there is progress, but they just lead up into what is ultimately a much longer dungeon, a much longer roguelike. Those two are just tutorial sections, basically. And I don't know. I just feel like I accidentally stumbled in upon a genre of game that I don't particularly like. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with Shiren 5. It's just not for me. And I don't know. Yet again, I'm not a big roguelike person. I'm trying to think of like what else I can say. I'm sorry, I'm going to compare to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon again because that's my that's where I come from. The reason why I think Pokemon Mystery Dungeon works a lot better for me is that while there are, you know, the dungeons and they are roguelikes and they're much longer for the most part. The reason why they work is that they're a lot less randomized, really. Since you can clear a dungeon, come back, do a lot of inventory management, that makes it just a lot more manageable. You can upgrade your stats, upgrade your moves a lot easier, and you have, like, a permanent leveling up system. So there's ways to make progress outside of just knowing the dungeons better, right? And in that, there is, like, a storyline for the most part. So, for me, really, something like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon just appeals to me more. And I feel bad because I was really hoping Shiren would lean more into that style, because my knowledge of Pokemon is more, or of my knowledge of Mystery Dungeon is more in line with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, where it's more of like a direct storyline with miniature dungeons instead of the game being, well, a full-on roguelike. And, you know, at least I was able to try this game out, right? I think it was nice to give this game a fair shake. I've been playing for, you know, over 3 hours, and I could say with confidence that it's just not for me. Because roguelikes themselves are not for me. I feel bad saying that, of course, but I think it, like, if you like Mystery Dungeon, if you like roguelikes, I think Shiren, the Wanderer, the Tower of Fortune, and the Dice of Fate is probably going to be a pretty fun, pretty great game. But for me, someone who is not really the best with roguelikes, it just didn't really work for me, and I'm sorry. And I feel especially bad because I know someone else bought this game for me. I didn't buy it myself. And, you know, in that regard, I feel like I have the obligation to, like and beat this game to the end. But I don't know. I ended up not really vibing with it. So, with that out of the way, sorry for my rambling, and to people who love Shiren the Wanderer, the Tower of Fortune, and the Dice of Fate, I apologize for not liking this game as much as others. It's just my natural disposition and apprehension to roguelikes as a genre. So, regardless, as I said before, I have other plans today. I need to get ready for a vacation I'm going on tomorrow. Which of course means I'm not streaming Saturday. I usually try to stream Saturday, but I'll be streaming Monday instead. because there's a certain special game that has a certain special date that is May 12th, 5/12. Uh, but I need to get more preparations for that little vacation I have to go on starting tomorrow. I have just other plans in general. There's a thing that starts at 9 on Thursdays for me. And that's really it. I want to say as well, before I sign off, this game is fun. I'm not trying to say it's not fun. This game, I love it mechanically, it controls great, the gameplay is great. I mean, it is just Mystery Dungeon with, like, a lot of fun and unique elements to it. I can't really, I don't really do good with roguelikes. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. If anyone is here, I hope you have a good night. And I am going to... I've been playing Pokemon Red off on the side. I'm hoping I can try to finish that tonight if I can. Yeah, have fun. Monday of next week, I'll be streaming Signalis. Tuesday, I also plan on doing that. I'm hoping to finish it. I don't know why I'm still talking, actually. But Monday, I'll be playing Signalis. Tuesday, I'll also be playing Signalis. And hopefully, by Thursday, I'll have grinded out all of the notes in Noja. And I will be back with Noja on Thursday. We'll have to see on that. Anyway, have a good night.